What's up guys, this is Wisdom here right here and welcome to this video. In this video we're talking about the outlook that we have for this week. What are we expecting from the market this week? So I'll be starting based off of Bitcoin here. So on Bitcoin, what am I seeing on Bitcoin? Alright, first of all, let's go down to like the weekly time frame, because it's a new week. So let's see what we have in here. So we did have price or took up like this external range, and then we are literally reacting from a demand right here. So this demand was like the reason behind most of the push to the downside, to the upside rather. So on this guy here, we had this guy as the new low, so that is basically a liquidity sitting right there. So coming down to like the daily time frame. Okay, hold on guys, D is a low. So coming down to the daily time frame, you could see price actually took out this buy side liquidity here. Price took out this buy side liquidity before we had this retracement to the downside. Then going to like the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what am I saying? We have this Morningstar order block right here. We have this Morningstar order block right here. And then we have this low as the sell side liquidity. So you should be looking for sells into this low. You should be looking for sells into this low. You should be looking for sells into this low. Then start looking for buys from this demand zone right here to basically these external highs right here, to these highs as the next buy side liquidity here. As the next buy side liquidity. But if unfortunately here your stop should be below here, if you are going on risk entry from this zone. Mind you, this is like a swing trade. If you're a day trader, you look for your lower time frame confirmation from that zone. So this is like a swing to these highs. So this is like a 5-hour trade from this zone. But if price happens to take that zone out, then we'll be targeting this next low as our next profit, as our next target for BTC USD. If price actually comes, then take this low out, then we should be targeting this guy as the next liquidity target for Bitcoin. So I'll be bearish on Bitcoin till price actually get to this Morningstar order block. So let's go to like the 1-hour time frame to see what the 1-hour structure is saying. And so on the 1-hour here, we have something like a trend line liquidity at this region. Something like a trend line liquidity around here. So let's see if we will get a confirmation from this demand. Or else price could basically just take care. But currently here we are having a sell narrative at this region. We had price actually close below this low, and then price is currently reacting off of this other block. And I think this other block has a liquidity at this side. So here could probably be where the next target could be from. The next sell targets could actually look for your sell entry and sell to this liquidity or sell to the internal liquidity, which is basically this demand. So like this is literally what I have on Bitcoin USD. Then on Euro USD, okay, on Euro USD, what do I have on Euro USD? Hold on, guys. Okay, what do I have on Euro USD? On Euro USD, judging from the monthly time frame, judging from the monthly time frame, you could see that we are still having this we had a reaction from this gigantic order block, and then the next liquidity target should be this low, should be this low or this low right here. So I'm strongly on the sell side on Euro USD on the long term. So going to like the weekly time frame, what am I seeing on the weekly time frame? So going to like the weekly time frame, alright. So this guy is actually a very nice liquidity right here, because this other block has been mitigated here. You could see automatically becomes liquidity. The other block has been used, so this guy becomes liquidity. So we are on weekly time frame, we are having this big order block from this other block. I'm expecting, okay, price actually close here. Price actually give us the sell confirmation from that zone. So I'll be expecting price to sell back into this zone. So buy back into this zone, and I'll be expecting a push to the downside for the long-term sales on Euro USD from the weekly time frame. But before then, we have an imbalance on the daily time frame. You have these two imbalances right here. So if market gives me a confirmation from any of these imbalances right here, I would actually sell to this sell side liquidity right here. I'll actually sell to this sell side liquidity right here. But if not, I'll wait for price to actually come to this other block, and I'll be looking for my sell from that other block from the daily time frame. So that's literally what I have on Euro USD. So let's check on GBP USD. So what am I expecting on GBP USD? Let's start from the monthly still. On the monthly time frame, we had price already reacting up of this guy right here. And mind you, that demand actually broke structure, but price closed below you. That is actually a weak high, more of like a stop on. And then this guy still a protected supply from the monthly time frame. So we are currently reacting off of that demand. So going to like the weekly time frame. Alright, on weekly time frame, that demand zone has been mitigated still. But let's see if price will take that zone out. And if price did take that zone out, I'm expecting more of buy opportunity from this other block right here. Then we'll be selling to the downside. So maybe this liquidity right here, so this low, we'll be selling to this low, we'll be selling to this low. So going down to like the daily time frame, okay, we have this guy right here, we have this demand zone right here, and then I'm expecting a buy is currently on the BPS to either buy to any of this internal liquidity right there. So having a buy from here, this guy is the money star order block, so price have already fed into it, I think. So price. So I'm literally expecting price to actually buy to this high and then sell from this weekly supply, and then sell from that weekly supply zone right there. So going to like the 1 hour time frame, but on the 4 hours, what the structure is showing on the 4 hours, we might really be in for the sell because we have some sort of like a trend line liquidity right here. So you could have more of sales on this pair if price actually get to this weekly supply. Of just be looking for sales entry and start stacking up. Alright, so I was literally expecting a bias and it's giving like a miss entry vibes. So from 4 hour we have this right here. In the 4 hour we have this right here. Price actually has taken like the primary drawn liquidity on this guy, and then we are expecting price to go for the secondary drawn liquidity like I sent to the general group here. Because I think from the 1 hour we are reacting based off of something that is literally in line with what I traded. I think should be from the 30 minutes or the hour. On the 30 minutes we are reacting off of this other block, which is actually a protected other block, and then price came and created that. But price actually have reacted off of this guy. I was expecting we could actually have a new low before that low for the buyers, but unfortunately we didn't. And I think I saw like an entry from the 5-minute bus. Price actually fails to get there. Yeah, I saw this very nice other block right here. This nice other block. Sorry. I literally saw this nice other block right here, so I was literally expecting price to actually come and dig into that zone. But right now, the vibe that Euro GBPS is giving me, I'm not think I'll be executing this. Yeah. So on USDJPY, I don't really have anything much on USDJPY. We are basically writing off of a supply zone. We are literally reacting off of a supply zone on USDJ. So if this supply should actually give me a change of character, I'll be looking for sales on USDJ. Hold on guys, sorry. I want to do something. Alright, so from the 4 hour time frame, alright, so from the 4 hour time frame, let's start from the daily. From the daily time frame, we had this other block right here, and then this other block actually has some sort of like an inducement liquidity around here, like an inducement liquidity around here. So I'm really expecting price to give me like a change of character, then I'll be selling to maybe any of these lows right here as the sell side liquidity on USDJPY. But if price takes that zone now, I don't really have anything on USDJPY. So on the 1 hour chart, we have this other block right here. So I expect if price actually takes this guy, I'll start looking for sales. I'll start looking for sales to that liquidity. So I'm literally sat and waiting for price to come take that one. So on US 30, what am I having on indices? Starting from the daily time frame on display, the monthly rather, on indices, where we had price actually created a change of character around this region, and then going to like the weekly time frame, we have this tweezer right here. The price is currently reacting off of. So could you actually look for your buys to this guy, to actually look for your sales from this supply right here. So if I'm currently looking for a buy entry on US 30 right now to actually buy to this weekly order block. So if I get to that weekly order block, then I'll be selling to any of these lows, or rather even this low right here. I'm selling to these lows. I'll be selling to these lows. I think from the daily time frame, once you want to refine what I just said, from the weekly time frame, daily, there's no valid point of interest from the daily time frame. Alright, so I think from the 4-hour time frame, we had a refined zone have a refined zone inside this zone, which is like this other block that has not been touched. So this guy becomes becomes the zone I'm looking for buys from US 30, sales rather from US 30. So this is literally what I have on US 30. So until price get there and give me a confirmation for sales, then I'll be selling. So what do I have on NAS 100? NAS 100 is still the same thing, expecting price to dig into this 4-hour order block. I'll be expecting sales to the downside. It's just as simple as that. So from the monthly time frame, it's still the same thing. This guy is a liquidity, and this guy is like a new liquidity being created. Okay, there's something on NAS 100, guys. So on NAS 100, yeah, price actually took this low and closed below this guy. So this is like a primary drawn liquidity on NAS 100. This is a primary drawn liquidity, and then the secondary drawn liquidity is usually this guy. So most people actually call this a CRT low and a CRT high. Okay, secondary drawn liquidity. So we'll be looking for buy entry till this high is being taken out from the lower time frame. So on XPS, do we have the same thing on XPS? Yeah, we have the same thing. The same CRT model is present at this guy. So look for your buys, your lower time frame buys on that. So on gold, what do I have on gold? I'm bearish on gold, guys. I'm bearish on gold. We have this low and we have this new low. I'm expecting price to come take those lows. So I think this week I'm looking for sales on gold. So we had this very nice order block that actually took this last week lows, and the body of the candle actually closed below it, giving us like a strong confirmation for the sales. And I think now have this high right here. So going to like the lower time frame, we have this order block that actually reflects on all time frames. So if I actually get to this other block, look for your confirmation, and then you could actually short to this guy. Meanwhile, that other block is a protected order block. But if you want to go on risk entry, this should be your limit. Your stop loss above it, few pips above that guy. And you should be targeting this last week lows as your targets. So something like this. should be the trade downwards candle. Should be the trade downwards candle. So that's all for now. See you guys in the next video.